Good morning, everyone. We are on day 18, and I decided I'm going to do this for my hike. I'll show you, kind of pan around. I'm getting better at doing this more slowly. So, I want to do it this way because the sun's about to come up. So, Cindy, you came up with one, tapping on increasing your mediumship, or I'm going to call it the connection to the divine. And anyone here, whatever, if it's God, if it's Jesus, if it's Muhammad, if it's Buddha, whatever your belief is, it doesn't matter. It's unique to you. So if you believe in God, if you believe in Jesus, if you believe in Buddha, all that, to me, I personally, and this is Marty Murphy's personal opinion, so know that, I believe we all have the ability to tune in to a higher part of ourselves, tune into the divine, to say the wiser part of ourselves that, hey, Joanne, how happy you're back. Yay, I'm going to wave back at you. We all have the ability to tune into that. So whatever makes sense for you, wording wise. I know sometimes I say God, the dinosaurs, Fred Flintstone, and I do that obviously tongue in cheek because there's a lot of people that have different beliefs, and I think the key is to honor your own beliefs. And what I want to say is, the one piece I want to say is, I believe everything we need is already in us. The problem is, we've taken on beliefs that we got taught for decades that have had us fall asleep to who we really are, to our divine nature, to what's possible for us, from a spiritual sense. You know, we're human beings. They say we're spiritual beings, having a human experience. We're both. We are definitely both. So if you're in a body, you're subject to human conditions, and that's part of what I think why we're here, is to create expansion, because I believe spirit, whatever you want to believe, needs us here in bodies to expand, to create even more expansion. And I just believe it's important that it's not about bringing something into us. It's about releasing what's in the way of us remembering the truth of who we are. And what I've noticed is, the longer I've tapped, and say now as I start to meditate, and here comes the sun, start to meditate more, the more I notice that I tune in it. And I'm also going to say it's daily, every day. It's thought by thought that we can change the consciousness in us, and then release what's in the way, and then come back more fully with, how do I want to say this, being able to tune in to whatever that is. If it's just be more intuitive. And I'd say that even what I notice, Joanne, you can probably speak to this too, when I tap, 95% of the time, I have no idea what's going to come out of my mouth. I don't. I'll listen to somebody, and then I just go with what's coming. I think that's intuition. And I don't care what field it's in, whatever you're doing. I mean, I've had those experiences where, I'll pick up on something. One time I was walking, when I was living in Chicago, I was walking on what's called the Prairie Path, and I walked this walk every day. It's a forested area, and I turned right to go into a subdivision. But as I was walking in this one area, I got this very eerie feeling, really eerie, that I've never had before. And I turned into the subdivision, and the gentleman said, sold guy's raking his lawn, he goes, "Were you just there by yourself?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, this time yesterday, a gal was attacked on the Prairie Path." And I thought, oh, that makes sense. It was just energy that I was experiencing, and here comes somebody. So anyway, let's just dive in and do some tapping on tuning into a higher part of ourselves, whatever it is. If it's God, the divine, and I'll use the word God too. So go to the eye. We're just going to start at the eyebrow. I want to increase my ability to hear guidance. Come here, Lou. to hear the guidance I need. I have my dogs with me. It's readily available when I tune into it. I just learned to forget the truth of who I am. So I got lost in my humanity. But I want to remember the truth. All the wonder that's within me. All the knowledge and wisdom. There's a bee that's already within me. That's what happens when you're out in nature doing this. All that's available to me. It's all there. I just want to learn how to tune back in to this wise part of me, to the divine, to God. Because when I do this, I start to remember that I am never, ever alone. I'm never alone. Everything I need is there for me. I just fell asleep. But I'm starting to remember the truth now. The truth of my being. I have what I need. All the intuition, the wisdom, it's already within me. There's nothing missing. My job is to clear out what's been keeping me from tuning back in. And as I learn to tune back in, one thought at a time, one moment at a time, that's how I build momentum. It's like anything else. It takes practice. And for the rest of my life, I can practice each and every day, tuning back in, asking for guidance, asking for solutions, asking for help, and then following the impulses that come. That's what it takes, is just day to day practice. And before I know it, I'm tuning in more and more, and the answers I need always come. And I'm just going to stop there and take a breath. I'm going to stand up. The sun is like nice and bright. I got the sunshine on my shoulders. So that's what I want to say about this is, I'm going to go back this way. Hi, Joanne. Thanks for going on this journey with me. Here, there we go. Had to find a spot. Hey there. Everybody knows each other out here. We all know each other's dogs too. So the parting thoughts are, I just finished this 40-day thing, and it's all about, it's a Course in Miracles thing. And it's whenever you catch yourself, say in a negative thought, it's, I choose to see love instead of this. There's different words that you can use. And I love that simple sentence. I choose to see love instead of this. When I'm upset with someone, when I'm upset with a circumstance, when something's troubling me, I choose to see love instead of this. Even if I don't believe it in the moment, I notice after doing this for 40 days now that I catch it again even sooner, and I notice that it's more top of mind for me to ask for guidance, to tune in. In the morning I get up now and I say, use me, guide me, let me know. I don't need to know what to do, what to say, or where to go. I know I'll be guided. And I just have a little morning prayer to start out to help me tune in. So I think those are the ways, if we stay conscious throughout the day, to tune in to what's happening for me. Okay, I choose to see love instead of this. That, you know, that to me is powerful. Or just, you know, of course, tapping, but any other tool that can help us. So that's it for now. Joanne, see you later. So happy you're here, and have a great rest of your day and great rest of the day to everyone. Bye for now.